Hello. I think everything should be good. Should be fine. Keyword being fine. Hello. Am I alive? Can you hear me? I think I should be. I'm a D1 Fortnite fan. What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome. Yo. They added bots to OG Fortnite. This is truly a tragic day. Oh no. They did. The bot, you can have, if you're bad enough, which I am most definitely bad enough, you can have up to 90 bots in your match, which is just insane. I can't believe it. Like, why? Why? Why would you do this? Lobotomy every time Trentic gets headshots. Real. Honestly, it's season 1 has followed. I feel like, dude, yesterday, well, I guess the past 2 days, dude, I've been reminded of what Fortnite was like before bots, when you actually had 100 real players in the game. Sure, it was hard as heck. Sure, I maybe got 1 win, but that 1 win is probably more satisfying than all of the other wins that I've ever gotten, like, since chapter 1, which is just insane to think. I can't believe it. I literally picked up this game season 3. I'm still bad, and that's okay. But, like, dang, dude. I forgot how fun it was to actually, like, I forgot the feeling of actually winning against 100 players. Holy crap, dude. It's an awesome feeling. When you know you're playing against bots, it kind of feels like it kind of degrades the experience. We're about to experience this now. So, we'll see. Game audio is way louder than your voice. Hold up, let me bring up here. Hello? Hello? I'm just kidding. I just need to turn down this. Boom. I think that should hopefully be at least a little better. Let's see. Hello? Okay, now it's at the same. Now it's like at the same. Is my mic just gonna be peaking the whole time? It probably will be. It is what it is. Still though, that's absolutely tragic. I cannot believe it, dude. Honestly, it felt like OG Fortnite in all its glory and terror. Now it's just, I don't know, feels tainted. I'm going through phases of Blade and Sorcery, and then Pavlov's Shack. It's an unending cycle. Dang, dude. That's crazy. No build is the best. That's what I'm playing right now. No build with the bots was absolutely awesome. It was hilarious. It was fun. And it's honestly a bit disheartening that there even has to be a discussion about this. Like, I get that every single gun is gray and green and I'm mad. No, you don't have to be mad, though, because, dude, these guns basically do the same amount of damage as, like, a blue or purple weapon. Now the guns actually have rarity to them. Like, the rarity makes sense. Like, you're finding commons everywhere. The uncommons are a little less common. The rares are actually rare to find, and when you find one's like, oh, I just found a grenade launcher, no way! It's actually something to be hyped about. I'm installing Marvel Rivals. Nice. It's not a buggy, but did you see any vids about the Contractor Showdown extraction mode? No. But even if I do, I probably won't be playing it. I'm kind of bored of the extraction shooter genre ever since I had my 7-month grind on just Ghost of Tabor only. But, yeah. I mean, I feel like with skill-based matchmaking, it's kind of like, okay, I could see that, you know? Every game has to have SBM these days, but, like, really with the bots, too? Like, that's just tragic. Now it just feels like modern Fortnite, which I don't like. I liked OG Fortnite way better. It was way more fun. Everything was way more rewarding. It wasn't just the pickup noises. It was actually beating 100 players in a video game. It's crazy. Then there's a 5v5. Yeah, that is coming out. I remember that trailer looked pretty cool. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, look at this, dude. Look, there's just a random guy here. Watch, he's probably gonna be up. I don't even know if I'm gonna. Look at that. He's not even shooting at me. Look at this. Bro's not even shooting. He's just going back and forth. What is this? What is this? I'd be dead by now if I let this happen. Look at this. I would be dead by now. Literally less than 24 hours ago. And of course it's a bot. How was that fun? How was that fun? This is not the same game that I played yesterday. There is the feeling of terror and excitement is gone. We have just reached a level of mellowness that has the goal of appealing to every single person in a mode that is specifically made for people who enjoyed what Fortnite used to be. What was that? That was the game giving me a free kill. Look at this. This might be a real player. I'm assuming because he went and took cover immediately. And he's actually sprinting, but I don't know that now. I can go into that with the expectations of just, oh, I'm gonna win. Look at this. What is this? He's shooting at me now. That's better. But what the frick is this? What is this? How is this fun? Where's the pace? This isn't even fast paced. I'm just gonna slowly make my way over. I'm just gonna weave. Go to out of pump shotgun. And boom. How was that fun? How is that fun? Someone explain to me how that's fun. They just handed you a kill. They just spoon-fed that to me. I'm horrible at this game, but even then, what the heck? What is that? Now it says I have 2 kills on the board. Do I really have 2 kills on the board? What the frick, dude? That is absolutely insane. Honestly, I might just make a Twitter account so I can complain about this. Because that's the platform for complaining, right, chat? I could have sworn that I've heard literally the only thing coming out of Twitter is just complaining. You can always find a way to bring fun, but the fun in just moment. Literally all I've had to do is that skill-based matchmaking. Bots should only ever be for when lobbies can't be filled. Right? And even then, literally this mode alone. Actually, I kind of even disagree with that. I feel like SBMM shouldn't be in the game. Because you want to know what happened? You want to know what I was doing yesterday? As someone who was basically, I mean, you guys saw how I played yesterday. It was we had the Trentic tragic moments. But there's a lot of fun in losing when it's like a real person. Like that game that me and Stick had yesterday, the duos where I couldn't clutch it up, that was awesome. That feeling, oh my goodness, dude, it was riveting. And now it's just gone. Because look at this. Look at him. He sits there. I'm going to tag him. I'm going to try tagging him. 66. I mean, oh, I love it. That, too, is that because everybody was overpowered, technically nobody is overpowered. Like, I feel like I'm seeing a lot of discussion about people complaining about the weapons. Yeah, this is how they were. Everyone was overpowered, and so nobody was overpowered. That's why I play squads. But it happens in squads, too. The bots are in squads, too. They're in every single mode. It's like, brother, what is this? I'm assuming this has to be a player. There's no way. Yeah, the way he's running. Yeah, that's it. Because I'm so used to fighting bots, though. Like, look, the way that I'm taking this, it's just... I don't know. What do I have... What do I have to do? Where did he go? What the heck? I'm so confused. I'd probably be a lot more tense right now if I didn't just freaking battle 2 bots. It's like, dude, please, man. And that's the thing, too. When you play against good players, if you actually truly want to win, you actually got to become really creative in the way that you play. It can't just be, you know, oh, let me try the same thing over and over again until it works. Until I get fed enough bots for me to actually, you know, do whatever it is that I need to do to get the win. See? That was a real person. If this was last time when I wasn't if I had a little bit more intensity, I probably would have lost that fight, but like, dude, that was so boring. And I'm sure that they probably played different yesterday too. Because it's like, how is this person even going to be a win? The way that I was playing, they probably treated me like a bot, honestly. And because of that, it probably lulled them into a false sense of security that like, hey, it's a bot, it's a free kill. I hope they had ranked mode soon. Yeah, I do too. I've been seeing, I don't know if you guys have been seeing this, because I've been keeping up with this discussion, this controversy, if you will. And also, look at this. How are we already in top 10? Top 10 before this was probably way smaller than this. The top 10 circles were so much smaller. Skill-based mastery keeping it considered. It doesn't have to be the only people in your skill level. It helps you with somewhat better and somewhat worse people all you want, right? I feel like if they can diagnose that, that'll be so much better, honestly. Now that I think about it. If they use those classifications like, hey, this person's a good player, this person's a worse player, this person's just alright. Now let's put all of them in a lobby. It's like, I don't know. How are you ever going to improve if the only people that you're playing against are at your skill level? It's like, sure, you might improve a little bit, but I don't know about you. I played sports in high school. Well, yeah, I guess basically I'm about to graduate, but I played sports for all my life, and I saw the most improvement when I had to play against people who were miles better than me. Like, imagine playing like soccer against your older brother, for example, or an older sibling, or just playing any sport against older people. Like, dude, you gotta find ways to adapt. You gotta find ways to like actually be useful. And if you can't do that, then it's like, okay, now that's another problem that needs to be diagnosed. How can I fix that? You gotta solve the problems. I'd prefer that over ending with little Timmy, no thumbs, and FNCS wannabes. But even then, like, let me tell you this. I don't know how many of you guys were around, or I guess how many guys were involved in Chapter 1 OG Fortnite. I've seen that sentiment a lot. Do you want to know how most, if not all of, like, the community responded to the Timmys in sweats of OG Fortnite back when it, like, actually was a thing? You want to know what we did? We became rats. We solved the problem by hiding in bushes, by doing meme strats that would make them... Actually, we made them so mad that they started complaining about us, which is a massive, massive thing that I will never forget. You can annoy them. If they're going to try and build a 5-star hotel, sit back and let them do it, break their builds. I know that's a bit simple, and that's definitely like a very generalized like conversation that honestly just dismisses building altogether. Like, there's definitely a better way of like going about that, but basically the root cause of it is, if people were good, if you wanted to get a win, like, there were guides on how, like, hey, here's how to get a win, here's how to actually fight, here's how to combat these sweats as a low-level player. But now with bots, you're just spoon-fed everything. It doesn't even matter. They're just like, oh, you don't have to try because, or I guess no, not that. It's more just, you don't have to, you're I'm gonna walk in real quick. Look at that! How was that fun? I clicked the guy 3 times and he died. And then when I saw his name, it said Sabretooth, whatever. I'm sure I've seen that guy probably 15,000 times. It's not fun. This isn't fun. I actually am a bit pissed that they removed the ready up button. I don't know why that was the case. Ready up button, there's no reason to do that. If they want player retention, there is no reason not to have the ready up button on here, cause like, brother, it's the freaking ready up button. Got him. Was that guy? I think he might have been a player. But even look at that. He was a... I swear, even without SBMM and bots, I still ran into players like that all the time. Oh, he's double pumping. tough. GG's though. Third place isn't bad. I think people also need to like realize, hey, you guys don't need to get a win. Third place is still pretty good. I don't know about you, but any top 10 finish, if you acknowledge that you're a bad player, I think a top 10 finish is great. That's a victory in my book. That's fun for me. I think you're the only bot. I might be. That's fine, dude. If I'm a bot, then I shouldn't be getting as much kills as I'm getting. Like, let's look at this. And even so, what I noticed is that I was actually adapting and getting better in those 2 days. Like, I actually learned how to combat a lot of these people and what tactics would actually, like, you know, get them. Fortnite Ballistics seems like it would be really fun. Like, let's look at this. So, we're looking at only 12-7. 0 eliminate. Wait, finish 1 and 1. I don't remember getting these. Oh, wait, this is gun game. Frick, I was playing some gun game. I need to go back to like 12-6. We're just back here. Okay. 12-7. Gotta get closer. Here we go. This is kind of where it started to start. 1 elimination. 0, 0, 0. This one I won. I got 5 elims. I was so proud of that, man. But guess what I did? I freaking won. And you want to know how I did it? I camped. And guess what? It worked. And it was millions times more satisfying than getting a double-digit win with bots. We got 0, 1, 1. Another 5 kills. 0, 6 kills. Like you could see. Very much scattered. But I started to get better. I started to get more consistent with it. And yeah, I'd have some pretty good games too. 5th place, not bad. I don't think this was definitely a gun game. I'm not gonna lie. 52 elims is not it. What's your KD? I have no clue. But yeah, like that's the bottom line there is like, dude. I get it, and here's the thing too. For the people who it's like, okay, they should add bots to OG. You have bots already in every other Battle Royale mode. Why do you need bots in this one? If you really that badly want to play against bots, go play them in all of the other modes that you have. There's no reason why we need to add bots to another mode. Can we just have one mode that doesn't have SBMM or doesn't have freaking that? If SBMM want SB, they could have had ranked instead. And I feel like that rank discussion goes both ways too. Like if I want to play against players of my own skill level and I'm bad, like let's say I get hard stuck bronze for whatever reason. If I get hard stuck bronze and that's like all my skill level amounts to, and I'm like, hey, I want to play against people of my own skill, then why don't I play ranks? I feel like just saying that good sweats are the only people who should play ranked is kind of it's kind of a bad way of going. It's kind of a double-sided discussion because everybody can play ranked if they want skill-based matchmaking. Bot night, real. When you die, watch the Fortnite Ballistics trailer. I don't know what there is to react. I mean, I saw the first-person mode. I think it looks pretty cool. Right. Yeah. It's a bit annoying. It's very, very annoying. It feels like... I don't know. It also feels kind of like shit with pieces. In that sense, it's probably like, what do you mean by that? Like, I mean, I don't know how many old Epic employees from when the game was in this state are still around. But I'm sure if you ask them, they would probably want the game. Actually, they'd probably even be against zero builds. Like, I'm an active zero build player. But if you were going to ask them, I'm sure they would probably say, hey, we never had skill-based matchmaking in our game. We never had bots in our game, and people still had fun. I don't see, if you're going to bring our work back, then don't taint it with modern decisions. That's also another thing, too. If we're giving people, if this is supposed to be the OG, and Epic is advertising it as like, hey, you can go back to the fun times. The fun times were layered in the hard work that it took to get a win. Rank as actually people in the yeah. That's what I mean, though. If people are complaining about playing against sweats, why don't you boot up ranked? That's what I did, and I made it all the way to diamond, and I got better. But man, it took a lot longer than me in 2 days going from, or like literally 48 hours. It feels like, honestly, it feels like I got the muscle memory back. But it went from, you know, getting absolutely curb stomped by people to, in literally 2 days, now I'm able to hold my own with people and consistently place, like, you know, top 10, top 15. That's pretty good. That's great progress to be made. That means you're improving at the video game. Congratulations. It's honestly, it's so disheartening to see, though. This game, like, it's kind of the same discussion, too, about how people are, like, talking. I think really the root problem is here, too. As a matter of fact, felt horrible players are in real. Bush Camp Dad just camps the entire match, stocks appeals to sit in the storm. Yeah! I'm gonna be honest, I love Bush Camp Dad. That dude, I'm sure, he didn't even play chapter 1. But that thing is right out of the Laser Beam chapter 1 playbook on how to deal with sweats. Because, man, so many, like, you know, and that gets back to the point too. We had sweats complaining about the fact that we were doing that in chapter 1 because we just didn't want to fight them. We literally just said when they approach, we run away, and that worked. And we just out-healed them. It was honestly, the creativity was mad, dude. Kind of sucks though. How did Epic Games ruin Fortnite? They added bots and skill-based matchmaking to a game that wasn't designed to a game mode that wasn't designed for it. And I'm very curious to know how much actual retention in OG. I don't think. I'm gonna be frank here. I don't think Epic Games. I don't think their goal with OG Fortnite should be the same goal that they have with their regular mode. I don't think their goal should be hyper-focusing in on analytics and retaining players. I think this mode should just be here for the people who are interested in what it feels like to actually play OG Fortnite. And honestly, I'm sure for a lot of people, the 2-day experience where they were getting curb stomped, I'm sure it was a very humbling experience as to how crazy it was at the OG times. Because I'm sure the way that, like, it will take, like, you know, the whole posting your Fortnite win on your Snapchat story. I'm sure many people probably think, oh, they did that because Fortnite was cool and they wanted to show off. That's part of it, but the other part of it was so hard to get wins in Battle Royales, man, that it was just like, when you did that, that actually, like, held some validity to it. Like, you actually could gain a little bit of, you know, freaking clout, I guess, cred points, whatever you want to call it, for winning a game of Fortnite, because it was hard. I feel like that would even make sense in, like, this regard too. Like, in this day and age, if those wins mean a lot more now. Excuse me. I'm dealing with some congestion. I hate the winter. But yeah, it really is disheartening to see, because now the actual, like, I guess the feeling of actual original Fortnite is fresh in my mind. And eventually, what I hate is that if something doesn't change, then it's gonna leave again. And this game is gonna be, I mean, it's still, you can have fun with it, but it's not gonna be as fun as the fact that I know it can be. I feel it today. We're winning. Honestly, we might be able to. Like, quite legitimately. I just don't have to run into players. That's tough. Oh, dang. I did not do any damage to him at all. Tough. Maybe I should have probably aimed for the headshots on that. Never mind. You jinxed me, Axie. You jinxed me. They jinxed me. Tragic. Anyway, GG's. And that's it too. I also feel like I don't really get the whole complaining because people are too good at the game. Because I feel like losing is, the more you lose, the more the wins mean something. So if you're just spoon-fed wins all the time, then It doesn't mean anything at all. As a matter of fact, I maxed out an entire battle pass by playing on my iPad mini and hiding into the last guy left the match. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. Not one thing missed on that battle pass. That's awesome. And that's cool too. Like Rozzy, that strat had sweats fuming because they couldn't like find people. Flo's got the arcane. Indeed. Yeah, no, I suck. And I was actually getting better too, what really sucks. Why is Fortnite your game of choice? Yeah, it's just what I'm interested in right now. It's fun. It's easy for me to chat with you guys. And especially with the Season 1 map, with how open it is, there's so much like downtime, or at least there was, like before there was bots. There was so much downtime that I could actually take time while I was just running around the map to actually talk to you guys. That's also another thing too. This kind of harms the whole thing I had going for my streams, because I would use the time that we would take in between running and not fighting people to actually talk to you guys. It's a bit annoying, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just hoping that there's enough outcry and Epic Games listens and just reverts the changes. Climb up this tree if you dare. You're not gonna win the match. Then play Chapter 6. I don't know what to tell you. Just play the other. You have basically a whole Roblox catalog at your disposal. If you're having a problem with the weapons, I get that this is new and all, but maybe turn on. It's louder than your mic. Oh shoot, my bad. Let's try that. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Just play the other modes. You have plenty of other battle royale modes at your disposal. I was playing Chapter 6 and there was as well, and I don't know what to tell you. Other than, while that's the case, losing is that much sweeter. That's all I can tell you. Like every single loss here is eventually gonna have me building up towards a win. And when I finally get that win, it's going to mean something. Especially when why don't you play Roblox VR anymore? Because nobody made any games for it. It was honestly kind of tragic. I could have just suffered through the whole Xbox console thing, where it's like, any game that's made for console can be played in VR, but like, it doesn't feel like there's much like quality titles on there. I mean, there are a few, don't get me wrong. There's some great titles on there, but not enough for me to justify staying in that niche. Who's that? Yo. Where's my wanna balloon? Got him. It's the bush camp dad. Yo. Would you mind changing a large quantity of salt because I think you're hallucinating? Moment. We need to break it. Go! Break it all! Ah! Look at all this. And a bunch of them just ain't real. Look at thank the bus driver. Look at how many people are not real. Look at that. That's tragic. You know, I feel like there was more people jumping out at the beginning yesterday. How was the battle bus not crashing under your weight? I have no idea. It's just like that. You think Orion different world, at least you think it might like fall off. I definitely, so the way to, I mean, let me educate you on something. The way that video games usually work when they're not, you know, Gorilla Tag, you know, any like not Gorilla Tag or Fortnite. The way that video games usually work is that they'll release and they'll generate a ton of hype for it. Get a lot of new players in, especially if it's free. They'll get a lot of new players playing it, and then a couple weeks later, The game is like 3 times as loud as me. I need to just bring the mic closer to me. Hello. Oh, wait. My mic isn't pointing at me, like the direction of it. That might be why. This might be better. Okay. Were you guys able to still, like, understand what I was saying? Hello. La la la. We are doing the mic spam. Yeah. Oh, shoot. There's a guy here. Okay. Yeah? Okay, good. Hold up. I need to take this guy out. Ready? Are you a person? I don't think that's a person. Bruh. Bruh moment. Oh, persona. Over here, though. Anyway. So, a game releases. It'll get a bunch of hype. And then, after that... That was a bot. Okay. Yay. I feel so accomplished now. Anyway, what was I saying? So a game releases, it'll generate a ton of hype, and especially if it's free, you'll get a bunch of new players. And after that, after a couple weeks, the hype is going to die down. And what'll basically happen is that a bunch of people are going to leave, and the people that remain become the core player base. So, yeah. I think when it comes to, if you're going to compare it to the numbers at launch, yeah, it'll technically fall off. But what really will be happening is that Orion Drift is just going to separate its people who are interested, the ones who gave it a shot, from its actual core players. Oh, so close. 42 health. I think if we hit one more shot on him, we would have gotten him. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, it looks like we're rising up in the SBMM, though, so that's nice. We only ran into one bot that time. But I guess we were also near a named location, so that makes sense. But yeah. Marvel Rivals moment. Real. Yeah, that's usually how it works for video games. That is usually how it will work. Playing with Mr. Stick today? If he hops on, then maybe. Put the brain rot back on. Yes, we're doing this again. No. I'm just kidding. Imagine if I just had that taking up like half of the screen. That would honestly go crazy. That would honestly go crazy. Chat, I got a question. So, my YouTube shorts are actually performing decently well. I kind of want to try a short stream and see how it does on this channel. Because I feel like, one, I want to bring... I don't think much of the core Trentic audience is interested in Fortnite OG, but also, if there's a chance that we can bring more Fortnite players into this discussion, because I really do want to understand where they're coming from. I definitely think that might help. I don't know if it's going to work, because I have not tried a short stream in a hot while. But I know that Fortnite short streams work, so... I don't know, it could work. I definitely want more people here in this discussion. Would that be cool with you? Is it okay if I switch to a short stream after this game? I'm very curious to see. Short streams are very annoying to watch on PC. Yeah, I understand that, which is why I'm like asking, like, hey. I know it'll be a bit annoying, but if there's a chance we can get more people in this discussion, I'd like to take it. Let's go. You get more views, which would just be annoying for me personally. Wait, why would that be annoying? It's more viewers. You could try, but first win this game. Aight, sick. What's poppin'? Why would it be annoying for me to get more viewers though? I mean, I do my best to interact with everyone equally. My pump shotgun. Go for him! Hey, get over here! Oh shoot, he got a sniper! Get over here, John Wick! This is definitely a real person. That was definitely a real person. Brother was terrified. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I gotta go. See ya. Alright, see ya. Watching this movie. Oh, watching the stream would be annoying. Oh. Yeah, I do apologize for that. I know if you're just here to actually watch the gameplay, I can understand that. If you're just here to interact with me though, I would ask you to bear it. I know it's not ideal, but if it works and I can somehow get the Fortnite audience in here, at least for a little bit, it would definitely probably help, because then I can understand their POVs on this. Because we're a very small sample size in this discussion. I'm just one person. You can do whatever. Hey, I still care, though. You're one person, but you're still a member of my audience. So, at the end of the day, even if it's just one person, it's just one more person who's allowed me to do what I do. So, yeah. That's the way that I look at things. Patties! How do I hop on here like you do? Patties! I cannot sprint in the still water. I can't believe this. Watch this. Attack shotty! Come on! Yes! Yo, Mind Blocks, thank you for the gifted membership. You gifted it! You gifted yourself a membership!
Became a member.
No way! I've never seen that happen before! What? That's crazy! That is crazy! I did not know YouTube would allow that to happen! Nah! That's hilarious! What? That's hilarious, dude! Merry Christmas to yourself, I guess. That is hilarious, dude. He's won, but at what cost? What's up, Titan? Welcome. That is actually hilarious, dude. What? What? Alright, let's see. Okay, here's another complaint I have, too. The previous 2 days, Loot Lake and all the other named POIs were filled with people. Now there's nothing. I killed 2 people, and this whole POI is mine. Like, that is not right. That would be crazy, Skullmaster. I think I anchored the 5 viewers who just left. Tragic. Tragic. Let's go! Whoop, whoop. See, we're at 32 people already in this circle. I don't think that... Can't drop Lonely Lives with the entire live stream, which just didn't have enough locations. Yeah, but that's a... You do realize that in traditional Fortnite, if you didn't want to battle so many people, you'd have to land on these outskirts. Like, you'd have to land away from people. Named locations were so the sweats could battle it out. Or the sweats in this case. The way that things were different. That's just what I do. Yeah, that's what you do. It's just what you do. You don't need to be in named locations to have all that, though. It's not necessary. Orion Drift in Fortnite goes kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Would go kind of crazy. I kind of have a feeling that the short streams actually might work. Why didn't you stream on the second day of the stress test? Dude, I was just so tired after coming home from school. If I would have streamed, literally... Oh my goodness! That scared the crap out of me! I got so hyped to get a purple scar, and then I just did... That's tragic. That is tragic. Why is that always happening? It's because I took the bait. That's the thing about a supply drop, is that you gotta stand still in order to get it. Nah, that's fair though. GG's. I do the same thing. I would do the same thing. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a short stream now. I gotta do a little bit of restructuring to do that. So just give me a second, chat. I will be back in a second. Also, By the way, I just realized I'm going to have to start a new stream or else it's not going to work. So, it's not going to work. So, I'm going to need to start a new stream. So, watch out on the Discord or your notifications, I guess. Yeah.